Joining today. It is Tune In Tuesday. I am Terra, the metabolic therapist, and I'm taking over the Live Yoga channel today. I have a few workshops. We first do a half an hour of chair yoga. So I'm inviting everybody that's doing all their home office work, all the gamers, all the folks that were just sitting a little bit too much. If you've noticed, my sweetheart Evan and I were building our community, our virtual community on this channel, Live Yoga channel. On Mondays and Thursdays, we do a full-length classical yoga practice. And what I love about chair yoga is that it makes it accessible, especially for those that are curious and maybe think, oh, yoga's a little bit tough, or that's not for me. So chair yoga is for everybody. So thank you so much for finding your best chair, your favorite chair. We can make it work with anything you've got. If you've got those wheels on the bottom of them, you'll just want to stabilize with your feet a little bit more. So that's workable too. We can make it work. So thank you so much for joining. And I invite you to first just come to a comfortable seated position so that your sits bones are more towards the edge of the seat, but that you're feeling supported underneath. And your knees are directly out from your hips. It's okay if they're a little bit wide. And then your feet are flat on the floor. If you have shoes on, go ahead and take them off for the next half hour, and we'll stretch out those toes. Get full body circulation. All right, so find your comfortable position. And we're going to go ahead and close our eyes and just take our palms facing down on our thighs. Roll the shoulders up and back down the spine so that you feel the width across your shoulders. And with your eyes closed, allow your belly to be soft as you inhale and exhale through the nostrils. We're going to do this several times. And what I mean when I say start your breath in the belly is allow the belly to go soft. Often in our culture, we breathe a lot up here, but really the breath starts in our guts, right? So allow the belly to grow big, and then feel the breath grow all the way up the side body, up to the shoulders. And then exhaling naturally through the nostrils, witness that breath moving back down the side. And then notice at the end of the breath, there's a natural movement of the belly button back towards the spine. Now go with your pace a few more times, inhaling, letting the belly grow wide and soft. Draw that breath up the side body, all the way up to the shoulders and clavicles, and then exhale down the body again. A few more times at your pace. We call this the three-part yogic breath. And first and foremost, we want to stay relaxed. Continue with this breath while I share some information with you. We want to stay relaxed in our face and our breath while we move through various stretches or positions. And so we utilize our breath as our tool to let us know if we need to back off some. And that happens when I feel my face is strained and I'm having a hard time smiling. We want to stay relaxed in a pose and be able to smile gently. When I'm trying too hard in a pose, my face may be scrunched up and I'm having a hard time breathing, that helps me to understand I need to back off. And this can change from day to day. So I invite you to have your breath be your guide first and foremost, and understand that it's different for everybody depending on what day it is, how much sleep we got last night, how much food we've eaten, and what we're trying to digest. Okay, when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Next, I'd love to share with you alternate breathing, alternate nostril breathing. And what this is going to do is help to balance the right and left hemispheres of our brain. Okay? So let's use our thumb and our ring finger. And we're going to use those to close off the nostrils. Okay? So go ahead and start with your ring finger, closing off the left nostril. Go ahead and inhale through the right. Pause at the top. Switch. Exhale through the left. Pause at the bottom. Inhale left. Pause at the top. Switch. Exhale right. That's one full round there. Pause at the bottom. Inhale right. Pause at the top. Switch. Exhale left. See if you can bring your awareness to that 3-part breath, even in this new style. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. Pause at the bottom. Inhale right. Pause at the top. Switch. Exhale left. Inhale left. Switch. Exhale right. Go ahead and release your hands. Close the eyes and allow the breath to move through both nostrils for at least 3 full breath cycles. Notice any lightness, buzzing sensations. This particular breath practice is fantastic to do when we wake up in the morning to help balance the left and right hemispheres of our brain. It's also fantastic to do before that important presentation or when you're about to, do something courageous. It's a helpful breath to bring our body into harmony, because it's when we are in alignment that we can think clearly, speak clearly, and share our best selves. Okay. So, I'm going to move my chair back, but I want you to come towards that front part of the chair like we spoke about earlier. And now I want you to take your legs a little bit wider, okay? What we're going to do is end up taking our full upper body through the space in our legs. So with your hands on your thighs, inhale, open up, look up, take the chest up and back. And then exhale, round everything like a kitty cat. Draw the shoulders up to the ears, tuck the chin into the chest, round everything. We'll do this a few more times. Inhale, open, look up and back. Exhale, round everything. Draw that chin in towards the chest. Last one, best one. Inhale, open. We're stretching the vertebrae from the base of the skull to the tailbone. Bring it back to center. Inhale, open up that heart. Exhale, begin to lead with the heart, hinging at the waist. Take your forearms to the quads and pause here. Go ahead and allow your chin to drop towards your chest. And notice the length along the upper back, the neck, and even down the low back, the hips, and maybe even the hamstrings. If this is plenty for you and this is your pose today, just stay here and breathe. Similar to how we were doing earlier, now we're using that 3-part breath, but we're visualizing it moving all along the back side of the body. Should your face be comfortable and you'd like to go further, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bring your hands towards the earth and let your entire chest fall forward. And you can bring your hands flat to the earth. You can grab onto the chairs of the leg, the legs of the chair, and just let yourself pull with your arms so that it's comfortable and you're receiving relief. Primary focus here is that long, slow breath. Letting that head hang. Tuck the chin into the chest. Should feel good here. As we're getting an inversion as we're letting our head hang below our heart. Slow and steady breaths here. Notice what it feels like as you move your chin up and back in a slow, deliberate head nod for yes. Release your hands from the chair. On your next inhalation, take your hands to the thighs. Press into those thighs and help the body upright. Bring your legs back in towards center and relax your hands, palms facing up on the thighs, and allow your breath to be slow and steady. 3 breaths here. Notice the sensations, buzzing, circulation all along that space in our body where our upper half meets to our lower half. This is a really important space for all of our digestion and circulation. So many important nerves communicating from our brain all the way down to our toes. So when we practice chair yoga and we do these easy stretches, we're creating space in and around all of these multi-layered fascia. A lot of words for it. This is great for us. Next, let's take the right foot and cross it over the left knee. That may be plenty. You may feel it in your right hip already. Let's go ahead and take those toes and point them as if they're going towards that right knee so that you're active in the right foot. Take your left hand to your ankle, your right hand just below your knee. Inhale, open up the chest. Exhale, lean forward. And again, pausing like we did in the last posture. Perhaps this is your pose today. Perhaps you're feeling plenty of opening in that right hip. You can stay here and just allow your chin to drop towards your chest. And continue with your long, slow inhalations and exhalations. If you're relaxed in your face here, you're able to smile with ease, go ahead and let your arms hang over the front shin. Tuck that chin in towards the chest. Press firmly through that left foot. So you're balancing on the left sits bones and stabilizing with that left foot. You're feeling supported in with the chair. And we're breathing into our right hip. Visualizing with each exhalation, a little bit more space being earned. I like to imagine black smoke exiting my hips. As a woman, we tend, females, we tend to hold a lot of stress in this area. Yet as a culture, because we're sitting so much, doctors are referring to sitting as the new smoking. So we do these postures to alleviate stagnant energy that gets stuck and wound up in that middle part of our body. 2 more of your fullest breaths yet. After your complete exhalation, bring your palms to your shin. Inhale, press and lift that heart away. Release the crossing of the legs. Shake out the legs. And then we'll do the same thing on the other side. Acknowledging that we may feel totally different on this side. Take it one breath at a time. First, aligning so that we're feeling grounded underneath of our feet. We're feeling supported in the chair. Bring those left toes back to the left knee so that we're active in the ball of our feet, our foot. Take the right hand to the ankle, the left hand under the knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, fold forward. Pausing. Let the chin drop towards the chest. Take a few breaths here. And then make a good decision for you whether you'd like to take it further by allowing the arms to come hang, utilizing the strength of gravity as we hang over that front shin. Let the chin tilt towards the chest and breathe. Feel free at any time as you exhale to open up the mouth and let out a nice ha. And notice how that moves stagnant energy even more. Staying here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring those hands back to the shin. Press the chest away from the legs. Release the left leg and then shake it out. Let me check the time here. I'm doing my best to get a lot in 30 minutes. We've got about 10 more minutes. I'd love to get a twist in. So, from this seated position, like we've been practicing towards the front of our chair, inhale, let's bring the arms up overhead. Exhale, take the right hand somewhere on the back of the chair, and then take the left hand somewhere on the outside right hip or the side of the chair. Maybe there's an arm you can grab onto, but let's do this slowly. Inhale, lengthen, and then exhale, twist. We're twisting from the low belly first and foremost, okay? So let's take a breath here. As you inhale, we're lengthening. Exhale, twist. Take that chin back towards the right shoulder if that works for you. Inhaling, lengthening. Exhaling, twisting. And notice in this twisting, as we're squeezing out the exhalation, the belly button is going back towards the spine. And what's happening here is we're wringing out our entire spine like a kitchen towel. I love that analogy. And we're just wringing out the junk that we've collected from the day. Exhale completely. Inhale, release your hands from the chair, bring your hands towards the center, and then exhale, release. Take one full breath. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth and let out a nice sigh. Ha. Let's do the other side. Inhale, take your arms up. Exhale, with that left hand, grab on somewhere the back of the chair, and then take that right hand on the outside of the left thigh or the arm, wherever it feels good for you. Inhale, lengthening, and then exhale, twisting. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, see how it feels to take the chin towards the back shoulder. If that's strenuous in the neck, back off. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, come back to center. Release the arms to the thighs. Let the breath return to normal. Take at least 2 full rounds of your deepest breaths yet. We pause in between so that we can receive the benefits, the medicine from the poses. And by now, we have certainly transformed our mind and body. Okay, so wanted to be sure and share a new posture with you from the chair. So let's go ahead and stand up. And perhaps you've seen all those, great warrior poses that people do. And I want to show you how you can experience this with the support of your chair. So, from standing forward, let's take our right leg and our left leg wide. Let's turn our hips and shoulders. We'll bend into that front knee and then just find support somewhere on the chair. It should feel good. You can feel the lengthening all along that left quad, and there's also release in the low back. So from here, take your arms up overhead. Our hips and our shoulders are square towards the opposite wall, and we're calling this Virabhadrasana 1 or Warrior 1. All of our toes are facing forward. To open up to Warrior 2, we're going to make some adjustments so that our hips and our shoulders are facing me, and our toes, let me scoot back. There we go. Learning new skills every day. So my back toes are turned in slightly. I call it about 10 p.m. And my front toes are facing the side wall. Now my hips and shoulders are parallel, and my arms lift up so that they're shoulder height. Inhale. Exhale, turn the head and neck so that you're looking down those right fingertips. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job, everybody. Let's do the same thing on the other side. So first, let's come into our Warrior 1. So get there how you can. But I want your legs wide. There's a bend in that front knee. Make sure that both of your feet are on the earth, and then your hips and shoulders. If you're feeling unstable, shorten the space in between your feet. And then your hips and shoulders are facing forward, and draw the arms up overhead. Nice length along the right quad, and there's support underneath of this left leg so that we're still opening up and lengthening all along the side body. Look up for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release. We're going to open up to warrior 2 position. So we'll make some adjustments. I like to bring my back foot back some. And then my hips and shoulders are now facing forward. And I'll take my arms out to the side, parallel to the earth. Lengthen as you inhale, and then exhale. Turn that head and neck to look down the left fingertips. Feeling strong like a warrior. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Exhale, release. Shake out the legs. You can stand up, shake it out. Do what feels good for you. And then let's go ahead and come back. Let's come back into our chair. Go ahead and lean back. Let yourself be comforted. Bring your hands, maybe your left palm inside of your left hand inside of your right hand. And close your eyes. And without any efforting, pay attention to the breath as it moves in and out of the nostrils. Feel the sensation on the upper lip. With your awareness, notice the temperature. Does it feel cool as you inhale? And is it more warm as you exhale? Staying with our eyes closed and allowing ourselves to be comforted and relaxed for a few moments as we integrate our chair yoga practice today. As we sit here and bring our awareness to the beating of our heart. See if you can find that loyal friend, our beating heart. The yogis say that the heart governs the emotion of love. And with this practice, we are sending self-love to every cell in our body. So each time you commit to taking space for you so that you can align your mind, body, and spirit through simple breath practices, through chair yoga, through yoga in your living room. Practicing consistently proves results. There is transformation that will happen for us. So thank you so much for joining and taking time out of your day to be with me virtually in association for inspiration and our yoga practice. It's my honor to share in this with you. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much. And for those that are interested, come back again. Tune in at 12 o'clock Hawaii time for the Trust Your Guts Club. It's a place where we come together and it's a Q&A here on Live Yoga Channel. And today we're going to talk about gut health. Leaky gut, how most of us have it, and how to deal with it. What causes flare-ups, what we can do to support our best self, as well as let's talk about comfort foods and how comforting are they really. So thanks so much for tuning in. Please, if you learned something today, like, subscribe, leave us a comment so that I know that you're here. It means the world to us as we're building this virtual ohana together. Thank you, community. Have the best day ever. Aloha.